7 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
There's the game at 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
At the 2-yard line.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Second down and goal. Brady. And he's got it. Caught him in Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Succop for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Chiefs 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Butker on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Mike, 53, Mike. Oh, you got D?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the penalty, it's Fournette. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
A gain of 13 on
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Hardman to return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It's now 2nd
to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And down he goes. A Buccaneers. Vita Vea, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
It's 3rd down.
3rd, throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Bucs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Now Brady. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Mahomes now on first down. That one complete to Hill. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
Now Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Tyreek Hill.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So when the defense can play drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Give him 2 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Steps away to his left. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
It's a gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. He can run, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Get off the field.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A good pickup there, a 22. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Show it up. Begin. Hey, switch gears. Check nickel. Hey, check it. Hey, Alabama.
To throw, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 50 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
The tackle made.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Score. Chiefs.
Point after, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
6-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
They're on the stop.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And able to push 3 yards down to the 42.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
20-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
The Bucs take over first.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Flushed out right. It's caught inside the 25.
That's good.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 24.
36, 36. Shit. Goal 50. Hey, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He may try and run for this. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa.
Buccaneers.
It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes out to his left. And no, it's incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
On down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Brady to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
9-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mahomes picked off at the 40. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
9-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Now Jones. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets them closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
53.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Rip.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Brady. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. From the gun, Brady, flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me,
and this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Chiefs 34, Buccaneers 26. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now after the on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Now Brady. And his throw here is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run it with Bell. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they will take a knee here. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Butker's kick here is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa.